Hello Internet, so nice to see you. I have a questions about doing it by feeling.
Guitar players are masters of making excuses for not practicing. Do it by feel, they say. Translation, I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly, okay? Musicians do it by feeling, okay? When people say I did it by feeling, they mean one of those three different things. And it's important to know why. So, it's important for you to know because so you don't get caught in the lie in a sense, okay, and see you know what they actually mean when they say it by feel, and you also don't start doing it yourself. So let me explain. If somebody who does not know how to play or is not really competent say I do it by feel, what they mean is that it was an accident. Okay, it went well. I'm not sure if I can reproduce it. I am not sure exactly what am I doing. But of course, it's always cool to say, yes, I meant to do that whenever you have some kind of happy accident. Okay, so that's the first meaning of doing it by feel. Okay, there's also, by the way, a close meaning to that. We were having a conversation right now here about how some musicians are the worst and they don't listen to the song before the gig. Okay, so you have a band, send the songs to everybody to learn, and then you get to the gig, and then at the last possible minute, your drummer goes like, can you hum that song again? Can you just play the intro so I know what is the... No, you should know the song before you get to the gig, okay? Stop doing it by feel and actually learning the song. So that's one thing. But sometimes you have competent musicians telling you, I did it by feel. What do they mean? Well, it depends if you're asking them an explanation or not. If you were asking them an explanation, I do it by feel means I know exactly what I'm doing. I could write it down on a score with my eyes closed. Okay, but I cannot be bothered explaining this to you right now. So the excuse is just, I did it by feel. Okay? Makes sense? When the explanation is too long, that's what they're gonna tell you. I mean, imagine, suppose you are a famous musician, you just release an album, you do this interview and you're on television or something, and they ask you, how did you play that? Are you really gonna launch in a 20-minute explanation of music theory on why exactly you played that? Or you're gonna just say, I did it by feel, and everybody, oh, it's so nice, I did it by feel, he's so talented. And of course you're gonna say, I did it by feel. What else are you gonna say? Okay? So, that meaning. Then there is one last meaning of I did it by feel. That's the only positive meaning. And it means that I studied a lot and I practiced a lot. I studied my music theory and I learned that. I practiced a lot. I played in a lot of situations. I improvised. I connected with my instrument. I learned when I do some gestures, some sound come out, and I integrated these and I practiced this until it became natural. Then I just wanted to do it and I did it. Okay, that's what it means. I do it by feel. So, I mean, you could be sincere. I did it by feel. That's just what I wanted to play. But it doesn't mean that comes naturally to everybody before they practice. Okay, you need to practice. Nobody is born knowing how to play this instrument. Okay, and you can prove this easily by just give this to a 1-year-old and see what kind of music they play. They are not born with that. Okay, we are not born with that. We have to learn everything. We have even to learn how to follow rhythm. Okay, that's not natural. Indeed, there have been a lot of studies that kids more exposed to music learn to follow rhythm faster. Kids who learn to follow rhythm faster speak earlier. Music comes before language. Okay, so there's that. So we learn this stuff. It's not natural. We have the capacity, but it's not natural. We need to learn it. This instrument has an interface. You need to put fingers in specific place, hit other thing, and maybe you possibly need to know what you're playing, what are the notes, how those notes relate with each other, and all this kind of thing. Once you know all that, and you practice, and you have connected the knowledge in your brain, the movement in your hand, the sound in your ear, and the feeling in your heart. So you have 4 things to connect, okay? Okay? Ear, brain, heart, and fingers. Once you've connected all those things, and of course, you're doing it by feel. Now, everything is connected. Whenever you want a sound, you just play it. When people say, I do it by feel, usually it's an excuse. At best, the explanation is just do like me, practice your off, okay, for as long as you can, as hard as you can, and you'll be able to play whatever you want on the guitar. This is what is meant when a musician tells you, I did it by feel. The feel comes from all the practice. Now, if you need some help in getting there, I have free resources, I have courses. Send me an email, go to my website, see what I have, or go somewhere else, not a problem. But find somebody to help you and learn those things so that you too can finally say, I did it by feel and mean it. This is Tommaso Zilli of MusicTheoryForGuitar.com, and until next time, enjoy.